Now, I can't say shipping gonna be the fastest on these third-party little sites, but man, so we quite essentially know that Nike released the shoe, right? Nike released the shoe this morning for $190. That was the going rate for the signature sneaker. Now, I'm here to tell you, as you guys can see right here on Google, just type in Caitlin Clark Kobe 5. StockX, currently right now, they're going for $345. On GOAT,
basketball footwear markets have experienced unprecedented disruption following the launch of premium athletic shoes associated with rising WNBA talent. The immediate commercial response demonstrates extraordinary consumer enthusiasm that has transformed typical product release patterns within the sneaker industry. Initial retail availability lasted approximately 10 minutes before complete inventory depletion occurred across all official channels. The original manufacturer pricing of $190 quickly became irrelevant as secondary markets established dramatically elevated valuations within hours of the sellout announcement.
We have Kelsey Plum. We have Angel Reese, we have Haley Van Lith, and I'm only mentioning Haley Van Lith and Angel Reese because this is the graphic that they love to shove in our face. This is what people like to show as this is how marketable X player is. This is why X player is so popular. This is why this game draws so many views. Well, if we use that nonsensical
resale platform pricing reflects intense competition among collectors and enthusiasts seeking these limited edition items. StockX Marketplace currently displays valuations around $345, while GOAT platform shows higher assessments reaching $386. Flight Club listings hover near $375, representing consistent premium pricing across major authentication services. Supply constraints have created particularly volatile market conditions across different sizing options. Inventory tracking reveals rapid depletion of popular measurements, with size 9.5 showing only 19 remaining pairs available through primary resale channels. This scarcity pattern persists despite reported initial production runs totaling 13,000 units globally.
They're going for $386. At Flight Club, you're looking at $375. Must mind you, these sneakers was just released a few hours ago. These sneakers were retail for $190. This is the Caitlin Clark Defect. Now, I'm telling you, within the next hour or by the time this video drops, expect these numbers to change. Now, a lot of these sizes here may be fluctuating as well.
Smaller sizing categories command exceptional premiums due to demographic demand patterns. Size 7 has reached $550 on certain platforms, while size 7.5 trades around $413. Size 8.5 maintains valuations between $375 and $390, with price fluctuations occurring in real time as inventory levels shift. Market analysts predict continued appreciation, with projections suggesting values could reach $1,000 to $3,000 ranges within weekly timeframes. Historical precedent exists for premium basketball footwear achieving such valuations, particularly items connected to legendary player legacies or limited collaborative releases.
Logic, a game that features Angel Reese, a game that features Haley Van Lith, a game that features Kelsey Plum should for sure average more than 240,000 viewers. It gets worse. The Los Angeles Sparks versus the Minnesota Lynx. Another Kelsey Plum game going up against last year's runner-ups, the Minnesota Lynx. Top 2 player in the league.
Future product launches may influence current market dynamics, with industry sources indicating additional releases scheduled for October, featuring alternative colorway options. White and sky blue design variants are anticipated to generate renewed interest, potentially affecting demand patterns for existing inventory as collectors pursue complete series ownership. Distribution logistics vary significantly among major platforms, creating additional complexity for potential purchasers. GOAT typically provides expedited authentication and shipping services, while StockX may require extended processing period. Flight Club maintains established reputation for premium basketball merchandise but operates with longer delivery time frames, typically 15 days for order completion.
Now, while that load, Let me go over this here with you guys. So a lot of these sizes and stuff might be fluctuating. So for the people that wondering if your size available, I'm here to tell you gonna find your size, but you're gonna have to quick, fast, and in a hurry find your size. So as of right now, size 9.5 men's, only 19 left. Guys, Nike released 13,000 shoes, bro. StockX right now only got 19 shoes left for the 9.5.
Authentication protocols remain critical considerations given elevated pricing levels. Major platforms employ sophisticated verification systems, but buyers must exercise caution when considering alternative sources that may lack comparable protection standards or guarantee programs. Professional women's basketball broadcasting has revealed significant audience engagement disparities depending on featured talent. Recent viewing data exposes concerning trends for league programming that exclude specific high-profile players, raising questions about sustainable audience development strategies. A contest between Los Angeles and Chicago featuring prominent athletes including established forwards and rising rookies attracted only 240,000 viewers. This figure disappointed expectations given the marketing emphasis typically placed on these competitors as primary audience attractions. Industry projections suggested such matchups should generate substantially higher engagement levels.
Nafisa Collier, some people want to argue she's the best player in the league. She can score, she can defend, she's a 3-level scorer, she can defend on the perimeter, she can defend on the interior. Nafisa Collier is a straight up baller. You're not going to get an argument out of me when it comes to that. Nafisa Collier can flat out play. But the Minnesota Lynx, they play a little bit of an old school style of basketball. It's a lot of ball movement, but it is still an old school.
Another broadcast presented similarly concerning statistics when Los Angeles faced Minnesota, the previous season's championship finalist. This game included elite performers widely recognized for exceptional versatility and defensive capabilities. Despite featuring top-tier talent and competitive storylines, the contest drew merely 220,000 viewers.
These are these sneakers here. What just happened? Okay, so these are the sneakers here, bro. So let's scroll down to see how many sizes left. Now, this is just one site. This is StockX. Now, these are, some other Kobe's. Now, these are other Kobe prices down here, bro. Kobe 5s. And as y'all can see, they're in the $2,000 range. Now, these ain't Caitlin Clark shoes, but I promise you, any amount of money, Caitlin Clark shoes, expect these shoes to get in 1,000.
The most troubling viewership figure emerged from Connecticut versus Las Vegas programming, registering only 100,000 viewers through specialized basketball networks. This number represents new low points for league audience engagement and suggests fundamental challenges in viewer retention and attraction. Combined viewership across these three broadcasts totaled approximately 560,000 viewers. This aggregate figure fails to match individual game ratings achieved by specific star players, with documented instances of single contests generating 581,000 viewers during lower-rated appearances and peaking at 624,000 for premium broadcasts.
Style of basketball, the Los Angeles Sparks versus the Minnesota Lynx, 220,000 viewers. But don't worry, it gets worse. Look all the way at the bottom of your screen. Sun versus the Aces, the Connecticut Sun versus the Las Vegas Aces. You saw that correctly, folks. Your eyes were not.
Such dramatic audience variations occur despite programming through relatively niche television networks with limited distribution compared to major broadcasting platforms. The consistency of these patterns suggests systematic rather than coincidental viewer preference differences. These statistics will likely influence future league negotiations regarding compensation structures and revenue distribution agreements. Ownership groups may reference audience engagement data when establishing player valuation frameworks and determining broadcast partnership terms. The measurable impact of individual performers on overall product value provides concrete evidence for contract discussions.
$1,000 range. Yes. Guys, I'm telling you right now, I'm finna order me a pair. These shoes right here are going to go into the $1,000 range. These are special Kobe shoes, bro. I'm telling you right now. And then these are other Kobe sneakers here. But as y'all can see, when it's special releases, special editions are like this. So as of right now, they're sitting at the average going price on StockX. Now, this is StockX.
League development requires immediate infusion of compelling talent capable of attracting both dedicated enthusiasts and casual observers. Few current performers possess the crossover appeal necessary for sustained audience growth beyond core basketball communities. This scarcity of marquee attractions creates ongoing challenges for league expansion and commercial viability.
Lying to you. 100,000 viewers on NBA TV. 100,000 viewers on NBA TV. Now, I'm no mathematician, but if we take 240 and we add 220, 460, give or take. Sorry, I'm not a genius. And then we add another 100,000, 500.
Marketing campaigns have begun capitalizing on established star power through strategic product placement and brand association. Recent commercial productions feature sophisticated visual elements including iconic logo integration and pop culture references designed to broaden appeal beyond traditional basketball audiences.
It's currently $325, bro. $325. Now let's head on over to another platform. Now I normally get all my kicks from either GOAT, Flight Club, or somewhere like that because they're shipping faster. Now StockX shipping might take a little minute, man, but GOAT pretty quick about this. Now look, already, y'all remember how I told you that the numbers are going to fluctuate throughout the day. The numbers already $7.5, $413, bro.
Advertisement timing coincides with product launches, creating synchronized marketing approaches that leverage multiple revenue streams simultaneously. Clothing lines scheduled for holiday release periods indicate comprehensive brand development strategies, extending beyond footwear into broader lifestyle categories.
60,000 between those 3 games, 560,000 between those 3 games, and we are still less than the lowest viewership rating that Caitlin Clark has drawn on NBA TV this year. That is not good, number 1. That is embarrassing, number 2. And if I'm an owner, if I'm a negotiator on the behalf of the owners, when we get to this new CBA negotiation, I'm walking into that room with a file this thick with
The commercial production draws inspiration from entertainment industry classics, incorporating recognizable visual effects and artistic references that connect basketball marketing with broader cultural touchstones. This approach suggests deliberate attempts to expand audience reach beyond sport-specific demographics.
$413 for 7.5. Trying to tell you, bro. 7.5, $413, best price. Best price, bro. I can't make this up. I'm telling you, these shoes are going to be in the $2,000 to $3,000 range by Friday. I can promise you that. I'm telling you right now. They're going to be up there. They're one of the ones. Y'all ever heard one of the ones?
These developments illustrate complex marketplace dynamics, where individual star power dramatically influences both product valuations and audience engagement levels. The concentration of commercial appeal in specific performers creates both opportunities and vulnerabilities for league growth strategies.
everything non-Caitlin Clark related, and I am showing you the difference between this is what I'm willing to pay based on a quality product that people want to watch, and this is what I'm willing to pay based on what you guys have been giving me for the last 25 years with less than 250,000 tuning in on NBA TV. 240,000, that's not very good. 220, that's not very. 100,000.
Broadcasting partnerships may require restructuring to account for viewership disparities and ensure sustainable revenue models. The stark contrast between high-profile and standard game ratings suggests current programming approaches may need fundamental revision to maintain commercial viability.
These are one of the ones, bruh. You got to have them in your collection because they're going to have value. Hold up. I didn't show y'all the page. So, look, as y'all can see here, up. Look, it just went up to $500. Look, $500. It just jumped up to $500 right there, bro. Caitlin Clark Kobe shoes on StockX. I mean, no, on GOAT. So this is GOAT. Now let's head on over to Flight Club. Flight Club here. So Flight Club is a big time sneaker platform. Guys, this is where
Future product releases will likely continue generating significant secondary market activity, establishing new benchmarks for women's athletic footwear valuations. The precedent set by current pricing levels may influence entire category expectations and manufacturer strategies for comparable launches.
Is embarrassing. I thought we might have actually gotten away from that. I didn't think I would be seeing a 100,000 viewed WNBA game on television, period, this year. What have I been saying all year? As much as things change, things continue to remain the same. And that's Caitlin Clark's lowest viewed game, 581. Her highest viewed so far on NBA TV.
These interconnected trends in both product markets and broadcasting engagement reveal the evolving landscape of professional women's basketball, where individual performers increasingly drive commercial success across multiple revenue streams and audience platforms.